Thunder Bay-Atikokan.
Speaker, thank you very much. I'm pleased to respond to the speech by the member from Kenora-Rainy River, especially on the last part of his speech dealing with small and rural pharmacy. He raises a very valid point, I think, and it's one that I've been happy to have an opportunity to talk about in my constituency office as well as with the minister. I think that the member is probably aware that the minister has been very public in her acknowledgement and hoped for accommodation in terms of small, rural, and independent pharmacies in the province of Ontario. We certainly haven't promised anything. We don't know where this is going to land as of yet. But I think it's fair to say that we are all aware as members of the Legislative Assembly about the key role that small, rural, independent pharmacies play in the province of Ontario. None of us want to be in the position of limiting that service. I've got a small rural fellow. We're operating in the community of Atikokan. I've had numerous conversations with him. I'm fully aware of the value and the role that he plays in that community, and clearly we're not interested in seeing him go out of business so that people have to travel 2 hours west to Fort Francis or 2 hours east to Thunder Bay to have their scripts filled. That's clearly not at all what we're trying to do. The other part of the speech focused on the HST, Speaker, and I think it's important. Well, I should start by saying that they have at least been consistent, those in the opposition, in terms of their opposition to the HST. They also have been consistent in not portraying the other half of the story that comes along with the HST, and that's the significant, permanent tax reductions that have been put in place, some of which already have begun fully 6 months ago, January 1st. The Northern Energy credit that the member minimizes in his remarks is significant, up to $130 for a single, up to $200 for families, in addition to the personal income tax reductions and the other sales tax credits and grants. It provides significant relief for people when it comes to the imposition of the HST. So we're very proud of that. And I will, of course, as a Northern member, be paying very close attention to see who is going to support our budget, that it contains, of course, the Northern Energy credit for all people in Northern Ontario only. Thank you, Speaker.
Questions and comments?